Hello, good morning. Welcome to Brett's Brain Blog. It's February 20th. I'm really irritated because I just recorded a really long video blog entry and not knowing the nuances of how this whole YouTube recording things works, I did something that resulted in the video not being saved. So I'm really irritated and agitated now. But to recap what I already said, which I don't want to repeat, every morning when I wake up, this having been the first video that I've done since, since I started this in the morning. Sorry, it's hard to think. And last time I didn't have any issues thinking, so that's great. It was a good video, and now I'm getting really angry, really want to throw this phone out the window. Because this is going to be a crappy video that nobody wants to watch because I'm rambling because I can't think straight, and the last video that was deleted was great. Okay, in the mornings, I'm always short of breath, disoriented, and don't feel good in general. A lot of pain. And, I wrote that off and said I have untreated sleep apnea. But this morning when I woke up, started to think, sleep apnea does damage the brain, slowly. And I have an injury that is brain damage. What if the untreated sleep apnea is what's causing things to get worse instead of better? And I've been doing a lot of research lately. And everybody gets mad about that. They're like, oh, well, you're not a doctor. You don't know what you're looking for anyways. And they get really genuinely pissed off. But I have seen dozens of doctors who refuse to help me. I think the responsible thing to do is try to find out as much as I can, because otherwise I'm just giving up hope. But anyways, at least I haven't been, scouring weird blog pages and stuff on Google. I'm actually looking at medical journals and, clinical trials, hospital studies, reliable information, although people still get mad at me for that, but I don't really care anymore. I found one this morning, and maybe I'll put a link to it below this video, but it indicates that a study was done that showed that people with untreated obstructive sleep apnea and traumatic brain injury had significantly increased cognitive deficits. Their motor function was the same. And I don't remember what it said about memory. I would assume that it was worse for the people with sleep apnea. But I think that that's another thing to look into. Maybe if I can get a sleep study and a BiPAP machine and start using that, then maybe my brain will start healing faster. Just a thought. I might mention it to my neurologist, but I feel pretty crappy today, and I'm home all alone, which stresses me out. My family's going to be mad at me for not taking the Risperdal, even though it has been proven to reduce the rate that your brain heals if you have a brain injury. And I'm really stressing about that. I don't like it when my family's mad at me, but I'm also trying to be rational here. So I don't feel good. I'm alone, so if anything happens, there's nobody here. And if there was somebody here, they'd be pissed off. So I'm also having a lot of emotional issues regardless because of whatever this brain issue is, whether it's the brain injury or something else. I'm also having a lot of emotional issues to begin with. So I'm pretty upset right now. Like really, really, really upset. But from what I find, so far, every day where things felt so bad that I didn't think I could handle it, which is kind of where I'm at right now, there would be a couple hours of that day, not a large portion, but a couple hours where it was tolerable. I mean, I still felt horrible, but it wasn't as bad as this is. Feeling like something's horribly cognitively wrong, being in a lot of physical pain, and being emotionally upset. It's overwhelming. Maybe one of those things will ease off for a few hours today, or maybe, things will just let up for a little while. It never goes away completely, but it eases off sometimes. And I think that's kind of what helps me keep going. I don't know. So hopefully that'll happen. Distractions are good too. TV, audiobooks, whatever. But I don't feel good and I don't want to do this anymore right now, so I'm going to turn it off.